Dan Bongino officially is back at his show. We're coming back to his show. What a fucking shock. Let me guess. Oh, conspiracy theory. This is what's going on in the government. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because, like, I'm sure you talking, complaining in front of a camera, like I am doing right now, is really going to cause a lot of mischief or change in the system. And the funny thing is, I'm sitting here listening to Tim Pool. Like, oh, you guys are acting immature. Yeah, I don't expect to get everything. I don't expect it to be perfect. However, to give up less than a year, all these people who backed him to and you know, just to give up. Kash, Patel, same thing. They're like, what do they try to do? Just like propel their careers? I mean, I know Dan Bongino had a huge podcast. And I was like, man, that's really cool. And I said, like, that's really cool that he, took quit his show and took a pay decrease. But to quit after a year? Really? He knew what he was getting into. The dude's been in the government before. And what is he going to say now? Like, what is he going to come out here and say? Oh, this is what's happened. Then why did you quit? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense with these people, and I don't take any of them fucking serious. This is what I'm saying when I say I don't trust any of these fucking podcasters, any of these influencers, because I think that they're full of shit. I don't think that they actually are about the cause. I think it's all about marketing themselves into putting themselves into the best position where they can make the most money for themselves. They don't care about this country. They say that they do, but look how much money they're making off content, preying off of people's hope. And yeah, fuck MAGA, dude. MAGA is a piece of shit. I supported this fucking cause. Now, I thought that would probably last a good 10 years before, like, it imploded. And, you know, I'm still hoping that Trump does good for our country. And I think that he will. I think that the economy is going to rebound this year. I think it's going to do extremely well, way better than people are thinking. I don't think that we're going to have an economic collapse. There's no way. I think that if before we have an economic collapse, and I've said this before in a recent video, is we will just do what we did to Venezuela. We'll just start taking people's shit. I'm hearing that, like, basically Venezuela took our shit and we did nothing about it. Well, we just took our shit back. So I think that we're going to start taking our assets back because we have so much debt. There's so much being piled onto us. I'm not seeing arrests. I'm not seeing anything happen. Like, what is going on in Minnesota? Like, where's the investigations? There's no investigations, and these people who are all, like, the loudest, these people are screaming the loudest, oh, this happens, Epstein files, this and that, blah, blah, blah. They get in there, we think they're going to do something, they do nothing. I'm sure they did a little bit while they're in there. When I say nothing, I mean, it was such a huge win at the time for these people to get in there, and for what we got out of it was like the Lions this year. The Lions were a Super Bowl contender, didn't even make the playoffs. It's a huge letdown. It is. This is why like, why do I even pay attention to these people? Why do I pay attention to anything that's going on in the government? There's nothing I can do. Oh, I can vote. Well, it doesn't really matter. Federally, like locally, sure, like that affects me, but federally, like what? There's nothing I can really do. It's a corrupt system, and to have the gall to come on to the show and then what is he going to do? Just complain? The system is this and this. Well, you were in the system and you could have installed change. the fact that he came out retired less than a year after all of the support he got from us. It's a slap in the face. He's like, oh, the black pillars. No, fuck you, Dan Bongino. I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I can see the writing on the wall. I don't fucking trust you. I don't trust Kash Patel. I don't trust Tim Pool, somebody who I really admired. I don't trust any of them, okay? All of these people make their money by us viewing their content. The only one that I've really seen bring people up is Tim Pool. I never heard of Vivek Ramaswamy before Tim Pool. Before a lot of these people I've never heard of before they went on his show where they got bigger. So Tim Pool, like I said, fuck him. Dude, he's never going to see this anyway. The dude, I'm never going to be big for him to ever see this. But I'm still going to say what I have to say because it needs to be said. I'm a truth teller. I'm a legit truth teller. If I fuck up, I'll admit it. But it's absolutely ridiculous that these people think that we're going to keep paying attention to what they're doing and what they're saying. What is it? Is it just going to be Candace Owens conspiracy theory? Dude, I don't care about conspiracy theories anymore. That was cool 10 years ago. You know what I mean? 5 years ago. But now it's dude, get the fuck out of here. I'm conspiracy theoried out, to be honest. And I come up with my own. It's exhausting, it's tiring. It just seems like a waste of time to listen to any of these people. I'll probably listen to Tim Pool once in a while, but I was listening to him basically every day for Timcast, his IRL show. But it's why? Why do I buy? What's the point? Why, oh, you're black. What, dude, are you in office? What are you people doing? Are you running for office? What are you doing with your clout? Oh, you just want to sit here and bitch in front of a camera. I would run, but I don't have clout. I don't have money. I don't have clout, and I have to work a real job. Unlike these motherfuckers who get paid to bitch and complain on a camera, I do it for fucking free. I don't get nothing out of this. I don't even get fucking views. I might get probably 7 or 8 fucking views out of this video, and I accept it. I accept that the people who are famous, the people who have already grown their brand, they're good. People, who are trying to grow their brands that are small like me, we're fucked. It's just that feeling of, now, things might be changing economically, okay? So we might have a little bit, the ladder might be coming down so we can actually start going up because we deserve it. We work our fucking asses off. We shouldn't really have to be, at this point, with all of these rich people, we really shouldn't have to be struggling like we are. We put an honest day's work in, and we do the little things to keep the infrastructure moving forward. It doesn't matter. You could honestly, I have more respect for people who work at fast food or service industries than fucking podcasters at this point. I really do, because they're actually putting in hard work. They have to go do something that they don't want to do, not making shit. What are these people doing? Oh, it's all about the money, dude. It's all about the money. And I think that a lot of us are just fucking tired of their bullshit, and we see through it. The numbers are down across the board. And I'm like, dude, I hope that, Trump does good and, we stay like on the path that we're going, that we're headed. Because I don't like the Democrats. I think that they're horrible. All of the crap that they push on us, all the lies, but the whole fighting is just like, it just seems so fake. It really does, man. It's all fucking fake. So why should we pay attention? It's almost like we better just, like, that's the only culture we have left is sports and then like news. Like, how about we just say fuck these people that, what is the news? It's all fucking negative. Like, what it is, here it is. When you listen to this type of shit, this is what happens. You feel good one day because you're winning, and then the next day you're fucking losing. And it's just back and fucking forth, back and fucking forth. I've seen this pattern, and then I guess, you know what I feel like? Right now, this is what I feel like. How much support and time and effort I put into pushing their agenda. Even making songs and, just songs about it. I feel like Ralph from A Christmas Story, when he found out that the decoder, when he's in the bathroom and he figures out it's a bunch of bullshit, it's just a commercial. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's one big advertisement, one big fucking commercial. It feels so fake. It is honestly like these people get in front of the camera and fight, and then they go behind the scenes and they're having beers or whatever, smoking weed together, or having dinner, or fucking. Look at Lauren Boebert. Somebody who's supposed to be like against Democrats, and then she ended up fucking a Democrat. You know what I mean? She was in the movie theater getting felt up by a Democrat. Somebody who she's supposed to be opposed to. This is what I'm saying with these people. They're a bunch of fucking frauds. And this is why I don't trust people like Nick Fuentes and anyone that's coming up right now that's like anti-Israel or really, it's like, how come they were canceled, but they're, being more accepted now? I'm not saying that all of these people are fake. I don't know. Maybe he's legit. Nick Fuentes. A lot of people like him. They think he's authentic. He's very charismatic. Like a lot of these people. If I debated any of these people, they would completely annihilate me. If I went on to any of their shows, I'm sure that they would just look at me like I'm stupid. Because they're like way smarter than me, obviously. Like, they're way smarter than me. Look at where they're at. Look at where I'm at. I'm just a regular person. The last video was me working my job. And it's probably a risk for me to put that out there. It's a good thing that I'm a less known person, and I knew it wasn't going to do nothing. I knew it was going to get a couple. This is why I don't edit videos, because it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm not that passionate about making like the greatest content. My content is pretty much turn the camera on, I have something to say, and I won't stick to the topic. I will go from here to here to there, and then maybe I'll circle back and try to finish it off. Throw a couple extra points on there. That's my content. I don't have a script. I don't get paid by anybody. I just do this free will. And you will see content like this. Not mine, obviously, not mine, but you already see it. You see Big Ward. I really relate to Big Ward. I think he's authentic. I really think that guy's authentic. I'm seeing him work his real fucking job. He sits there and drives his truck recording his fucking videos. He doesn't get paid by anybody in the outside. To me, he's not a fucking sellout. I look at all these people and I'm like, I just assume at this point they're all fucking sellouts. I just look at them side-eyed. How the fuck did you get where you're at? Oh, okay, you're a reporter. It just seems like they're all together. Look at Nick Fuentes and Destiny. They were on the same stream together. Now they're all like, whatever. Dude. They had opposing beliefs when they were on that stream together. I don't really follow these people in depth. I watch a couple of Nick Fuentes' shows. Will listen. Just to see what he's saying. But it's just like, you know, like Destiny's fucking Lauren Southern, you know, so like they're supposed to be like enemies, right? They're supposed to be like fucking hate each other, but they're fucking each other. They're hanging out. Really? They're fucking fake. It's all a show. It's all a facade. And I think that a lot of us are just fucking tired of it. We don't care. If the fucking country burns, then it burns. Then I guess we go to a civil war. But it's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. The system's going to keep churning. And we're not, we could have financial strife for sure. We've already been feeling it, but we're only going to put up with it for so much longer. We're not going to keep working our honest jobs, seeing these celebrities telling us how to live. Like, the worst thing to me is when these fucking podcasters sit there and tell me how I'm supposed to live while I work my 9-to-5 job. Go to the gym, motherfucker. Do you have to do your own dishes? Do you have to do your own laundry? Do you have to go grocery shopping? Do you have a woman to do that for you? Or do you have people to do that for you? Because I have to do all that shit myself. Plus go do my fucking 40 hours a week. And take care, like cook for myself. Do all this shit for myself. Clean my fucking own bathrooms. Clean my own house. I have to do this myself. You're going to tell me that I have to go to the gym? Or like, no. No, I'll go to the gym when I fucking feel like it. If I want to have a cupcake, I'll have a fucking cupcake. I am a peasant, and it doesn't matter if I'm ripped or not. If I'm working this fucking menial job, I don't have to look like a superhero to my kids. Give me a fucking break. These people don't live in reality. I was listening to Alex Jones one time. He was like, oh, I had fun doing the dishes. Like, how many times have you done dishes in your life, buddy? Are you still doing them now? No. You did them one fucking time and you like doing the dishes. How about you do them every day like all the rest of us? These people are not like us, and they try to tell us how to live our lives. You know, and there's going to be a resistance. There's going to be resentment towards these people, and people are going to stop paying attention to them. You know, it's like, this is why my conspiracy theory that I've came up myself is, it seems like they want to push us off social media so we don't share information anymore, and we go back to watching TV, the controlled mainstream media. That's what it seems like they want us to do, to go back to watching TV, to doing all this shit, to just going back to the legacy media. That's what it seems like what's happening. You know, them pushing all these platforms, pushing all these fucking ads on us, pushing all these people on my Facebook feed that I don't even know. Like, my Facebook feed is bombarded with people I don't know. And I hardly see anything from my fucking friends. What is this shit? You know what I mean? It just seems so fucking phony, all of it. And I think that a lot of us are just done. We're just gonna go live our fucking lives. If the shit fucking collapses, and I guess it fucking collapses, man. Like all these preppers, prepare. Okay. Well, we haven't had a collapse. I mean, these people have been preparing for 10 years. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm saying it's highly unlikely to fucking happen. All these rich people are rich because we're poor, and they live off of our fucking backs, to be honest. You know, I'm not a communist. I'm just like, it just... These people who act like they're fucking truth tellers, I just don't fucking believe them anymore. They're being paid by all these other outside interests. They're not getting, it's just... It's hard to trust these motherfuckers. It really fucking is. And it is blackpilling. It really fucking is blackpilling. So, that's all I have to say. And the only advice I can give anybody is just like, look at everyone skeptical. Anyone you listen to, look at them with like under a microscope. Analyze them. Look at how they're acting. Look at what they're saying. What kind of stuff are they putting out? Here's the thing too. If like they're like me, I've tried so many different things to try to get some type of clout, and nothing has worked. But for them, it's like the algorithm works for doing the same thing over and over. Now, in the future, hopefully that changes with AI, but that's how the algorithm works. You have to put the same type of content. So if you do hit something, you do go viral, then you kind of want to put out the same shit because people want that same type of stuff. They want the repetitive. People like the repetitive shit over and over and over again. And that's what life feels like. It's so fucking repetitive. Real life is so fucking, like, we go to sleep every fucking day, wake up. It's the same fucking shit over and over again. And this is why I think it's possible we're in a fucking simulation. Do I think that we're 100% in there? I don't know. Do I think it's possible? Yes. But it's... Fuck these people, man. Fuck you, Dan Bongino.